Lucia, I'm doing a response video to you. I did do one last week, but it was pretty rubbish, and I look like rubbish today because I just am. But I thought I'd do one anyway. This is like the only time in the week that I'm gonna get to do it. Oh my god, what is that? Anyway, so you asked about fears about surgery, and I've got to say, when it got nearer to my surgery, my first surgery date, which was 21st of June, I did start getting very nervous. I started thinking, oh my god, what if I die? You know, just stuff like that, you know, really ridiculous things that you shouldn't really think about. I'm young, I don't have kids, I don't have, you know, things like that to worry about, but at the same time, you know, no one wants to die, and it did go through my mind. But then again, I just thought to myself, do you know what, this surgery was created for morbidly obese people. It was super morbidly obese people, and like most of them survived the surgery, so they can survive, why can't I? And that's what I thought to myself, you know, there's so many people out there who are so much bigger than me, and they survive, so why not? And if the surgeon didn't think that you would survive, he wouldn't do it. And he will tell you the risks after he assessed you. That's why they have the pre-op tests, to tell you the risk. I personally, you know, I'm still young. I don't have high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, any of that stuff. The only thing that I have is asthma. So, I mean, I'm not worried on that front anymore. The only thing that I am worried about, a lot of your worries were to do with the surgery itself. My worry is, my only real worry is that I don't lose enough weight. So I'm 5'5", and my goal weight, my dream, do you know, like my dream goal weight was always like 160 pounds. I'm what, like 330? So 330, 335. I haven't weighed myself. I've been eating like a cow again. So yeah, my dream weight would be to half my weight, so 160 pounds, and so that's more than half actually. And then I realised, I went on the BMI calculator online, and I realised for my height, I'm 5'5", 160 means I'm still overweight, and that really shocked me. Like, I was just like, oh my god, so my dream weight, the one I'm gonna have to like really work hard to get towards, will still mean that I'm fat. And that really upset me actually. I mean, for my height, I should weigh a maximum of 140 pounds, so I should really be 125 pounds, and that to me is like, that's never going to happen basically, ever. And that's kind of really upset me. So now I'm worried that I won't get. To 160, let alone freaking 140, and that's my one concern, you know, that I'll always be fat for the rest of my life, and I'm spending all this money, because obviously I'm private, I'm not getting it free, whether it's the NHS or insurance in America, I have to pay. I'm paying 9,000 something pounds, which is about $15,000. I'm only like a student, you know, I work Saturdays and Sundays, I do not have that kind of money. I've had to take out crap loads of loans, overdrafts and student loans just for this surgery, and now I'm just worried, well, I'll get this surgery, I'll still be considered overweight. If I'm lucky, I might even still be considered obese if I get to 180 and stick there, you know. So that's really what worries me, like, quite a bit, and I'm worried because I speak to a lot of people and they just don't understand. They just say to me, all you have to do is exercise and it'll go down. It's not true. Like, I have had food, what are they called? Food problems, I don't know what it's called, but I've had problems with food for quite a few years. And a few years ago, instead of eating too much, I underate, sorry. I didn't eat enough. For 3 months, I only ate 10 grapes a day and drank 64 ounces of water a day, which is 2 litres. And I exercised for 2 hours a day. I mean, I went from you know, I'm the opposite now. I just sit, don't do any exercise and eat like a pig. but I was at that point where I wouldn't eat, and I was scared of eating. I was scared of brushing my teeth. I thought the toothpaste, if I swallowed it, it would make me gain weight. It was really bad. And yeah, I did all that stuff. I took really a hell of a lot of laxatives every morning and every night. It was really bad, the things that I stooped to. There's a lot of other stuff that I did, which, I mean, now I'm just appalled that I did it, but I still didn't lose any weight. And I was exercising like crazy and under eating, and my lowest weight ever was, at that point, was 172 pounds, and I looked alright, but I still looked chubby, and I was never, you know, a normal weight, and that really upset me. And now I'm worried that it'll happen again. I mean, obviously this time I'll try really hard not to let the old me come back, and I'll try really hard not to undereat. I'll try to eat, you know, an adequate size and exercise. But I don't know, I just did so much exercise and the weight didn't budge. Obviously when I first started exercising, I was eating breakfast and lunch daily, small amounts, and the weight wouldn't come off, and that's why eventually I stopped eating altogether. So I didn't actually starve myself from the start, and yet I still didn't lose weight. So I don't understand how my body wouldn't let me lose the weight, and it was just crazy. And that's my one concern. That's my one and only concern. I don't give a shit if I die. Like, seriously, I'm gonna die anyway. My life right now has stopped, okay? I don't leave my house. The last time I went to town to do shopping was probably about 3 months ago. Yeah. When I was 172 pounds, I went to town for a walk every single day. Okay, now it's once every, 60 days? That's pretty sad. 60 days, 90 days, something like that. The only reason I'm going to town today is because I have bank problems and I want to sort my ugly hair out. But I haven't been to town for 3 months. So my life right now has stopped. So if I died tomorrow, it wouldn't make any difference because I'm not living at the moment. So yeah, that's my only concern, the whole not losing enough weight. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Also, yeah, during my surgery I'm going to have a catheter. I'm pretty scared of that shit. I mean, what the hell? Sticking stuff up my vagina while I'm sleeping. That's just out of order. That will be illegal in most countries. So yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, so it's just the whole not losing weight. That's the problem.